Hi guys, whenever we go to purchase a new laptop or desktop, whether online or offline, we get a lot of options in processors. And the most common brand for processors of computers and laptops, about which almost all of you might have heard, is Intel. And even in Intel processors, we get a lot of options like i3, i5, i7, i9 or i5 8th generation, i5 10th generation, etc., which generates a lot of confusion among buyers. And by their names, almost every buyer successfully predicts about the strength of a processor, like i7 is more powerful than i5 or 10th generation is better than 8th generation. But most of them don't know the actual meanings of i5, i7 or 8th generation and 10th generation. And if you are one of them, then you don't need to predict anymore, because in this video I am going to explain you the actual meanings of i3, i5, i7, i9 or 7th generation, 8th generation, 10th generation, etc. If you want me to explain you that which variant of Intel processor would be perfect for you according to your requirements, then let me know in the comment section and I will make a separate video on that topic. But for now, let's understand the meaning and specifications of different variants of Intel processors. First, let's understand the meaning of generation in Intel processors. Every year, Intel releases an updated version of all its processor models like i3, i5, i7, i9, which it calls generation. In this generation update, the technology on which the Intel processors are based gets updated. Now let's understand it in detail. A processor contains millions of transistors, and to make a processor efficient and powerful, it is important to reduce the distance between every transistor in that processor by reducing their size. Because if the distance between transistors gets reduced, then it would become easier to transmit data in the processor and it would require low power consumption. And every year, with the upgrade in its technology, Intel tries to reduce the distance between transistors in its processors. At the time when this video is being recorded, Intel has successfully reduced the size of its transistors to 10 nanometers. For your reference, 1 meter is equals to 1 billion nanometers, or we can say that 1 meter is equals to 1 times 10 to the power 9 nanometers. Along with the update in its technology, Intel also updates the specifications of its processor according to requirements of its users in the generation update. Now let's discuss about i3, i5, i7 and i9. Before I explain you about i3, i5, i7 and i9, let me explain you about cores, because the major difference between i3, i5, i7 and i9 is the number of cores present. To understand what are cores in a processor, let's take an example. Suppose that you have a task of moving 8 heavy boxes from point A to point B. And since the boxes are heavy, therefore you can hold only one box in one hand. Since you have two hands, therefore it would take you 4 rounds to complete this task. But suddenly you change your mind for doing this task alone and call your 3 friends for help. After which you and your 3 friends successfully complete this task in just 1 round. One hand in this example can be considered as one core in the processor. If we have 8 cores in a processor, then they can perform 8 different tasks at a time, or they can together perform a heavy task in less amount of time. Now, after understanding about cores, let's understand about i3, i5, i7 and i9. As I said that the major difference between i3, i5, i7 and i9 is the number of cores present. In Intel Core i3 processor, you will get 2 to 4 cores. In Core i5 processor, you will get 2 to 6 cores. In Core i7 processor, you will get 4 to 8 cores. And in Core i9 processor, you will get 6 to 10 cores, depending on which generation and model you choose. Yes, even in generation, there are various model numbers available and each of them has unique specifications. Along with the difference in number of cores present, there are some other differences like difference in clock speed or amount of cache memory present, etc. And I will show you detailed specifications of various models of Intel processors on your screens after discussing one more point. In some models of Intel processors, hyperthreading has been enabled, and in some models it has not been enabled. If you don't know that what is hyperthreading, then this is a technology through which the operating system considers one core of a processor as two cores. Which means that if you have a hyperthreading enabled quad-core processor, then the operating system would consider that processor as an octa-core processor. And through this, the operating system would be able to use that processor more efficiently. Now, before I show you the detailed specifications of various models of Intel processors, remember one thing, that at this time the 10th generation of Intel processors is latest one, but it would change with time. So if you are watching this video after 4 to 5 years, then please visit Intel's official website to get accurate details. And there may be some differences in the specifications of processors available for laptops and desktops, so please confirm it on Intel's official website. I will provide you some links in the description which will help you in getting accurate details for your desired processor. Now let's see the detailed specifications of various models of Intel processors. If you have purchased a new laptop or desktop, and if you are looking for any software for your new laptop or desktop, then you can purchase that software from us. If that software is listed on our website, then you can directly purchase that software from our website. But if that software is not listed on our website, then just send us an email and we will try to make that software available for you at best price. Our email ID is techneeds9911@gmail.com. Thank you.